What we would love you to do here, together with our friends and especially the supporters of this, is to be audacious, to be pioneering. If you've got that idea that you want to get it out and give it a try, we'd love to see you do that here.
I'm Simon Redfern, I'm founder of the Open Bank project, and we set up this set of hackathons called Hack Make the Bank, of which this is the 6th one.
We thought it would be really important to actually partner with the Open Bank project to bring together 7 APIs from across the fintech ecosystem to actually allow developers, designers and business people to have access to them, and they can come up with some ideas within the weekend.
On the team, we've all had the problem of not really understanding our financial position, sort of dipping in and out of overdrafts, incurring fees, unpaid transaction charges, interest rates, unauthorised overdraft charges, and sort of topping up at the start of the month before spending over the course of the month. So what we're trying to do is reimagine the overdraft as more like a bolt-on, rather than sort of, I know I'm in my overdraft and I know I'm going to get charged, I don't know how much. What we're trying to do is forecast your expenditure over the month using the Open Bank project data. We can forecast when you're going to be paid, so we can say to our customers, we think you're going to need £400 or £500 for 5 or 6 days, and we can price that competitively and offer that as a fixed price loan.
We're looking at financial investments from abroad. So for example, if I was a foreign investor and wanted to invest in the UK or some other country, but I didn't know quite too much about it, like the corporations that are running there, but I had some sort of ethical constraints that I wanted to work with. So for example, I didn't want to invest in countries that had like arms deals. I can set all these parameters that I'm okay with or not okay with and find institutions or companies that I can invest in.
So we're building Smart Travel, which is going to be an application which are using currency predictions to guess where in the world that you should be traveling for your holidays.
Syndicate is a peer-to-peer property ownership whereby one person or a group of people come together and own a property without having to use the bank.
So when you're a charity, it's important to be transparent about where your money is going and what sort of things. People want to know that the money is doing what they donated it to do. So imagine if there's been another earthquake in Japan or something like that. People want to know that money is actually going to the Japanese earthquake. So charities can make their bank accounts open to public access. And we're basically auditing that data and presenting it in an easy to view format, so anyone can just look at it and understand that charity isn't doing anything that it shouldn't be doing, basically.
The reason that IBM are here today is that we've always had a fascination for developers and entrepreneurs that are both consuming and making technology that's really disrupting the IT industry.
So we've developed an interaction platform for channels, for internet and mobile and Internet of Things facing devices, and that API is something that we want to put in front of developers and help startups and help people get exposed to what banking software looks like.
So thank you to everyone that's given their time to come to this hackathon.
Hi, I'm Nectaris Liolios. I'm the Managing Director of Startup Bootcamp FinTech.
I'm Samad Masood. I work for Accenture and I run the FinTech Innovation Lab.
I'm Taklo. I'm the Director at Techstars London. We're based out of Warner Yard.
From a young age, we're all taught, don't talk to strangers and don't give anyone your address. But every day we do exactly this. We give our address, our pictures, our messages and more to Google, Twitter and Facebook. It's where are the regulated, trusted organisations that we can rely on. We'll perhaps that's where a new role for our banks comes in, as trusted custodians.
The last 2 days we were working on a concept and we named it Athena Exchange. And the basic principle behind this is to provide a invoicing infrastructure for small to medium type enterprises to mitigate their foreign exchange risk.
I love it. Hey, awesome idea.
So basically, yeah, I just wanted to make an API for my bank account really, and I thought hacking a bank would be easier than hacking through the bureaucracy of the bank. Basically what I've done is I've taken NatWest mobile app and disassembled it, decrypted the binary and worked out the encryption algorithms and reverse engineered the API from that. So I'm just going to show you my transaction history on my bank account.
So what you've really done is kind of opened it up so that it can be API'd easier. Or
yeah, it's like a Twilio for
yeah.
your bank account.
Great.
It just opens up all kinds of possibilities.
Very interesting, and given you can't say much about it, I probably shouldn't say much either.
So the idea is I'm a foreign buyer looking to settle in the UK, and I really want to see how much mortgage is going to cost me. But as I'm familiar with my own currency rather than possibly the local currency, it would be good to see it in what I sort of understand and relate to.
It looks more like a feature of something than a product.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Yeah, it's interesting, but and there's increasing websites that deal in the property space, both in the B2B and the B2C side. So it's not unattractive, but it's very little for somebody to go wow at the moment.
For us, it's about adding to the ecosystem here in London and allowing people to have an amazing environment for them to create cool ideas.